We're here for a rather special thing today. We've had an opportunity to drive an ex-Michael Schumacher Ferrari Formula 1 car, which is like a dream come true, really.
The F300 was built for the 1998 Formula 1 season, and this particular example was used as a T-car or spare by Michael Schumacher and his teammate Eddie Irvine. Weighing less than 600 kilos and powered by a 3-litre V10 developing 800 horsepower at 17,000 RPM, it's an extraordinary car and certainly not designed for a normal bloke like me to drive.
Even now, it's really hard to describe how it feels to walk into a pit garage and look at a bright red Formula 1 car with Michael Schumacher's name on it, and then you're being talked through how to drive it and what to do and what not to do.
You start with first.
Yeah.
Okay. After, tack, you start.
Yeah. Okay.
This is fantastic. Same to the go-kart. It's very easy to use.
Okay. Good. Glad to hear that.
Good luck.
I'm suddenly quite scared.
And so, after a rather eccentric pre-drive briefing from the owner and having signed my life away, the moment of truth had arrived.
From the moment you try and get in it, it's completely alien to you. Just the driving environment, your feet are up here and your shoulders are so tightly squeezed into the car. You really struggle for space, and it feels quite claustrophobic. There's obviously only 2 pedals because the clutch is on the steering wheel. So again, and you have to left foot brake because the steering column comes down between your feet, so you haven't really even got an option of trying to brake how you're comfortable. So this is it. I'm absolutely papping myself at the moment. And then they fire the thing up, and it's just buzzing and pulsing and vibrating through your body, and it's just completely overwhelming. And then you've got to try and balance the clutch and get a gear and not stall it. Me. At the time when you're in the car, it's so intense and so exciting. Man alive! It's so hard to instinctively brake with your left foot. It just doesn't feel right to me, but you can't brake with your right. I'm being such a pussy, it's hilarious. I didn't drive the car fast enough at all to feel any downforce, and to be honest, the corners here are very tight, so that I don't think the wings are really working, which probably makes the car feel quite awkward to drive. So it's really just the braking and the acceleration and the gear shift that are the things that stand out massively from anything I've driven before. Having now driven it, I realise how little I was really pushing the car. I think probably it took 4 of the 6 laps to even get any of the shift lights properly lit, because when you really give it full throttle, it's just like a bomb's gone off under your arse. It's ridiculous, and it fires you down the straight. And then you sort of think, right, I really need to start braking now, and you just brush the brakes, and it's not stopped, but you must have to be so committed and so precise to drive these cars to their limit. I could drive around here for a week and I'm sure I'd still be braking 50 metres before I should. I just can't ever imagine doing that, which is which is brilliant actually, because you see the guys in the Formula One and they're superstars and they're heroes, and you get a bit cynical about all that, and then you put yourself in their position in the cars that they drive, and you realise that their skill is so outside of what even a good normal regular race driver. I think that's why it sorts people out. To be able to say I've driven a Ferrari Formula One car is something not many people can say, and to be able to watch it on TV and have a small inkling as to what they're experiencing and trying to deal with. Felipe, I'm slower than you, I think is all that was going through my mind. Oh man.